And the one thing religious people do is you make one mistake and all of a sudden you are a bad person. You cannot get redeemed unless you do a bunch of doo-doos for them. If you do a bunch of steps in order to get back, put back on this imaginary pedestal that they have built for you. And that's not the case. That is not the case whatsoever. So if you can understand how much grace we need and how imperfect we are and how much love we need, you can understand the person next to you. You can understand your friends. You can understand your family. You can understand strangers. You can understand, you know, the people at your job. You can understand this. And that's how much grace and love they need from you. You see, when I come at it like that, that's how I see all the people I interact with. Because I look at my life and I've seen all the mistakes I've done, and I've made a lot of mistakes. And I've hurt plenty of people before. And plenty of people hurt me. You know? But guess what? I use that grace that these people have given me, because say I hurt them, or grace that God has given me because say I broke his trust with something he trusted me with, and I learned from it and I bounced back. Maybe the bounce back wasn't in that moment. Maybe I didn't learn my lesson that time. Maybe, you see, it took time for me to build certain character traits inside myself over the years by making a bunch of mistakes. And that's the beauty of it. What if that one mistake you were judged as a final judgment on? How sad would that be? How harsh would that be? You feel me? That's a harsh punishment. But then, you know, you have someone that came down here, believe it or not, Jesus Christ, that paid that ultimate punishment so we can have grace upon our life and our mistakes, so we can continue to learn and try to come to God clean, even us in our fallen state. That's the beauty about it. So when you realize what I'm saying, it's, you have to be able to come to other people in the circumstances that life has given you from a righteous place, a clean heart, understanding. And once you're able to clean up your heart and love from a place of forgiveness, grace, and mercy, your life changes, because you can take it one way or the other. I hate everyone. Everyone's gonna pay. You know, watch when I get my hands on them. I wish bad on them. You see, you could come from that heart of revenge and this and that, or you could come from a different heart of forgiving and love and blah blah blah. Because you need it as well. I need it as well. And it's hard. I get it. It is hard. It is difficult. But we still need it. So, you know, these are some things we need. And we need the grace to learn, not grace to continue to do the same thing over and over again that brought us into that, you know, cold or scarred heart in the first place. You know, may God bless some of y'all. It's not always about, you see, it's not always about complexity. It's not always about complex ideas and complex thoughts and this and that. It's about simple stuff. Sometimes it's about the milk. Meaning what? It's about the simple things we can take in. It's not all the time about the complex things, heavy meat that, you know, Because a lot of people can't even digest heavy meat. People are not even seeking the God. People are not even seeking reading the word. People are not seeking learning. And you know, this is what I had to realize, you know, as I grew older, that as I continued to learn new things, people didn't. They continued to experience life and the challenges of life. But a smart man does both, studies and continues to conquer the challenges of life, because it helps you conquer it. So I'll leave y'all with that. I hope y'all have a blessed one. You know, someone needs this message. It's a very great message, and the more you receive, the more you'll be better to make life decisions, respond to life better, and it just moved differently. That's what it is. Remember, we're not here for a long time, but you can make this a great experience for yourself. But you have to put effort. It's effort. And this is for all my loved ones and, you know, people I care about. I know life is hard, but sometimes you make it hard for yourself because you're not trying to change. Life is hard because you're always remaining the same person with the same thoughts about it. That's why life becomes difficult. So, alright y'all, I'm logging out.